Hello, this is Chef Effortless presented by Group 37. Let me describe one common scenario. You will have a hard time coming up what to do next, and after you finally decide that you want to make pepperoni pizza and you select a single recipe from thousands of possible choices online, you realize that you don't have pepperoni. So you dress up and buy a lot of pepperoni back. And after you're finally done with cooking and eating, it will be time to think about what to do for your next meal. Plus, you have pepperoni that will remain untouched for a week. However, Chef Effortless saves your money, effort, and time. We provide recipe based on what you have and automatically generate steps for you. So let's take a closer look at our app and see how it solves the problem.
So by opening the Heroku link, here shows our Chef Effortless welcome page, which has our navigation bar on top. And when we click on the ingredients page, it can display all the ingredients we have in our fridge. So corresponding to each ingredient, we have its quantity information and more info about the ingredient. For instance, when I click on the baking powder more info link, it directs me to this detail page, which allows me to update the quantity of baking powder. The table down below also displays the nutrition information corresponding to this ingredient with quantity of 10. By changing the quantity from 10 to 5 and clicking on the update button, we are directed to this page and we can choose to go back or see the updated nutrition information based on the quantity. Another feature our app supports is to add ingredients. Clicking on the tab above, for instance, we would like to add 6 carrots. We can add this ingredient or go back to the ingredients page if we don't want to add it, or create recipe directly from here. Clicking on confirm, it automatically redirects us to this ingredients page shown at the bottom. And lastly, we can delete the unwanted ingredient by clicking on the delete button.
There are 2 ways users can get recipes. The first is to search by keywords. In the search bar, we can type pie, and the results will show a list of pie recipes. Users can click into a page to check nutritional info, cooking guide, and similar recipe recommendations. However, if we type in a random string in the search bar, we will not get in any recipes in the result, and the message will display as such. A more useful and desirable way to find out what to cook with the ingredients at hand is to click the Create Recipe button. This will generate a list of 5 recommended recipes based on the ingredients users logged into our website, and the top-ranked recipe requires the least extra shopping. Of course, users can adjust their preference in the drop-down menu on the top. For example, we can choose a gluten-free diet option, and then the recommendation will be updated with the gluten-free recipe on the top.
On the recipe page, you can check nutrition details of the recipe by clicking the Details button. And back to the recipe list and click the Step button. You can also check the cooking steps, similar recipes, and also wine pairing recommendation. So in some cases, there are no available cooking steps, and users can click the external link to check. For wine pairing recommendation, you may also see the price info and also the shopping website link. That's all for our presentation.